Welcome back to Dog Turds into Diamonds. We are just 5 games away from the end of season 11, and as you can see, we have guaranteed ourselves promotion to the championship. It has been a long old road to get here, hasn't it? 11 seasons to get up into the championship. It's been tough at times. 3 seasons in the Southern League, 3 seasons in the National League, but we are now a championship club. And we still have some records to try and grab before the end of the season. First of all, today against Nottingham Forest, the favourites at the start of the season for the league title, we can win the league with a victory here. If we can get 7 points from our last 5 games, we break the League One points record. And if Sanisalo can get 2 more clean sheets, he would also break the League One record for clean sheets. So let's get straight into this today and let's see if we can finish with a really historic season. Let's go. Yes, welcome to another Dog Turds into Diamonds here with AFC Rushden and Diamonds. Yes, we are promoted from League One. We have 97 points. We've been absolutely fantastic this season. And, well, we just have to beat Nottingham Forest to confirm ourselves as league champions. If we look at the second half of the season here, when were we last here? We lost to QPR in the FA Cup. Since then, we've had a decent little run, just the 1 defeat at home against Birmingham City, which was a disappointment. They are the form team in the league. We've had a lot of injuries recently as well, which has kind of forced us to make a lot of changes to the team and to play players out of position. Ufi Dreyer, he has just finished 3-game suspension, so he has just come back into the team. He's had a very, very good season for us on loan. Carl Drakes, you can see here, he is a little bit unfit, but well, he is going to have to start today because he has just come back from international duty, which is straight after being out with an injury. And Dylan Jones, who has also just come back from an injury, is out for another 4 days, so he cannot play today. So Carl Drakes is our only fit left back. That is because the South Korean left back that we had on loan from Birmingham this season, he was called back in January. They weren't happy with how much he was playing. So I recalled Carl Drakes from his loan, and yeah, he's done okay. You can see he's played a couple of games for us in the league, got an assist, got a player in the match. So it was quite handy having him there just to call back. I did look at other left back options, but having the hints that we were probably going to get back in or get up into the championship, I didn't want to spend money on a League One level left back and then be looking for somebody else come the summer. So I recalled Carl Drakes from his loan at Exeter. He's done well, and well, with that, he is playing left back today. So he is likely going to end up with a League One championship medal at the end of this season. Well, what else has been going on? You can probably see there that our starting striker for today's game is not Donaldson. That is because Donaldson has just been away on international duty with Scotland. He is a little bit unfit. He's got 2 caps for Scotland. He scored on his debut as well, so he'll be very pleased with himself. But as you can see from the red arrows, he has continued losing attribute points this season. Really, really gutted for him. He is the League One top scorer. I really thought this was going to be the guy who this season would just take off with us, really continue developing into a championship level striker, and that he could be someone that could stay with us next season and continue on the journey with us. But I'm now thinking I'm not going to keep him around. He's continued to drop points, even though he has continued to score goals, fortunately. 26 in 34 in all competitions this season. But today, Harry Brady is going to start for us. Now, you might recognise this name. We looked at him in the pre-season special. He was released by Manchester City at the end of last season. We offered him a big contract, but he ended up going to Sheffield United, and he wasn't really playing in the Championship. So in January, he was offered out on loan. He cost us absolutely nothing. And the 21-year-old Australian looks at a very, very good striker with his 14 first touch, 16 finishing. He's just very, very well rounded. And yeah, I saw he was available. I thought, well, he could well become a possible Championship striker. So why not get him in on loan now? Give him a few games, get him a little bit of a feeling for the club, and maybe we can look at bringing him in next season. We also bought in another player on loan who, because we've had Brady, has not really played, and that is Matthew Pinnock on loan from Bristol City. A nice little pacey striker, looks more of a League One level striker, but he's decent mentally, very, very good physically, not bad technically, but he's 24 years old, so how capable he might be of developing into a Championship striker, I don't know. But again, I confirmed this loan before the Brady deal was done. It cost me 2.2 thousand a week, which is a little bit annoying because in the end we didn't really need him, having Brady come in for absolutely nothing. But we're still only spending 32,000 a week. As you can see there, now that our promotion has been confirmed, we have got a 60,000 wage budget for next season and 1.5 million to spend on players. So I'm getting very excited about what we might be able to do in the summer transfer window. Now, on the face of it, 60,000 looks pretty good because we're basically doubling the wage budget. But the players in the Championship are going to be earning a lot more than League One, and I don't think that extra 30,000 is really going to go that far. So we'll have to see what happens with that. Maybe I'll have to use some of the transfer budget and move it over to wages. But that's basically where we are. Things looking really, really good. I am certain we are going to tie up the Championship with that one win that we need. But can we break these records and go down in history as one of the best ever League One teams? Like I say, we are. I think we are 3 wins away from having the most wins in a League One season. We're 7 points away from the League One points record. We are 2 clean sheets away from the League One clean sheet record. So there's a lot still to play for. Really would like to get those records in the bank. I remember when we went up from the National League, we had a chance to do something similar. We kind of faded towards the end of the season. So I'm hoping we can really put this season to bed in a confident manner. But I have made some changes for today. This is how the team is going to look going into this game. Sanisalo will be in goal. Ufi Dreyer will be at right back. And I forgot to mention that. That is because Igor Luiz, he tore his knee ligaments. He's out for another 6 weeks, but I think that was a 3 to 4 month injury. It's been very, very unfortunate. It means Dreyer has played a lot of games, and we've had other games where our centre backs and even Malicio at times has had to fill in at right back for us. So a little bit frustrating there. But Dreyer will be at right back. O'Brien and Nolan are going to be the centre backs. That is because Callum Simpson, the captain, is a little bit tired. So I'm going to leave him on the bench to start with today. Carl Drake starting at left back. Alex Baker and Eddie Little are going to be the 2 midfielders. Eddie Little comes in because Moreno is also a little bit tired after our last game. We played away at Oldham. We drew 1-1. We were 1-0 up, which would have won us the Championship. They got a late equaliser from a corner, wholly undeserved. Much the same story as we're used to of us not taking our chances. But it does set out nicely to try and win it in front of our home fans today. Mario Caciao is going to be the right winger. He has been superb. And at the end of this season, Mario Caciao counts as a homegrown player through having been in England for 3 of his 3 years between the ages of 18 and 21. So I think that means that he won't need to get a work permit to stay, and he is out of contract at Burnley at the end of the season. So if I can get him in on a free transfer at the end of the season without the need to apply for a work permit, that'd be great. As I don't know if you can hear that, but as a police helicopter flies past the back window. There you go. That gives a great impression of where I live. Anyway, so Mario Kacquiao. I mean, this series now, this series has just turned into a weird and wonderful uh, array of noises of neighbors, construction work going on outside, dogs barking, police helicopters. We've got it all. My phone going off. Very, very unprofessional. Anyway, I hope to make Mario Kacquiao an AFC Rushden Diamonds player for next season. He's been great, the 21-year-old Colombian. There you go. I just clicked on fixtures, so we'll go back into this and have a look at the team again as I go to finish off the team. Let's have a look here. Let's get into our tactical meeting. So Nottingham Forest going to play that 4-1-2-3. I'm pleased about that. It lets me play my number 10. I don't have to worry about having a defensive midfielder in too much. Let's go back to the team then. So Kacquiao is on the right wing. Jack Nolan is going to be on the left wing with Concannon at number 10. And then Harry Brady up front. And I'm leaving Chapman out because he's also a bit tired. He has played a lot lately. With the injuries to our left backs, he even played a couple of games at left back for us. So he is a little bit worn out. He's had another really good season, 7 goals and 14 assists. I've signed him, I think we mentioned last episode, I've signed him to a new contract. But he is probably our best player and he is on the bench today. That means Jack Nolan gets the start. Jack Nolan, he is out of contract at the end of the season. I am not going to renew it, I don't think. He's 30 now. I think we should be able to get a better left winger in the Championship. I think we need a better left winger. So I'm going to let Jack Nolan go, I think. Maybe I'll change my mind. We'll have to wait and see. We do have a few players that are a little bit unhappy at the moment. Now that we've confirmed our promotion to the Championship, a number of players want new contracts. Concannon is one of them. He is earning just, I think, £250 a week. And again, as you can see, he has been losing ability as well. That has been another disappointment this season. He did early on in the season, he looked like he was really developing well. And then the last couple of months, he's kind of dropped off again. And that is a shame. So I think I might be letting him go at the end of the season. I might be seeing if I can move him on. But there you go. On the bench, it's Edwards, the centre-back, Simpson, the other centre-back, Melicio and Moreno, the backup midfielders, Campbell, Chapman and Donaldson on the bench, just back from international duty. So we are not a full-strength team by any means, but hopefully we have been playing well enough to get the job done against Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest are a very, very good team. They had a poor first half of the season. They had that hangover from relegation. They were down as low as 10th at one point, but they are now up into 4th place. They have been a little bit hot and cold. I think it is a team I would like us to beat, but they do definitely have some Championship standard players. So this is not going to be easy at all. Yeah, I really want to see us wrap up this title win today, and you can see the players are well up for it. Let's get straight into this. Let's just set up the tactics, set up the marking responsibilities. Just going to follow their fullbacks as we are accustomed to doing. I always think that is really, really important in Football Manager to track those fullbacks, otherwise they can really hurt you. And we are going to make sure O'Brien is getting nice and tight to Coupland up front. Now, O'Brien, of course, leaving at the end of the season. I have left him out in favour of Nolan in the second half of the season. Nolan has done absolutely brilliantly. I wanted to give Nolan game time, help him develop and really establish him in the team. But O'Brien has had to come in recent weeks as we've had to rotate the side. He's played a number of games at right back as well, so he's been very useful. And we've had a quiet start here. Nottingham Forest a shot more than us and the only shot on target. Now I've got first team regulars ready to come off the bench later on in the second half, but hopefully we can stay with them in this first half. And a very dull game. Half an hour in, we get the first highlight as Kakiao goes forward and straight at the keeper. I mean, we might even win, depending on results from elsewhere, without winning this game as well. And Drake's already very tired. He's been on international duty with Barbados, and that was after, I think, a couple of months out injured as well. So he hasn't really fully recovered from his injury, and that's pleasing. Although there was only one highlight, it's pleasing that we have got better as the game has gone on. Let's see if we can do this in the second half. Let's just give the players a little bit of encouragement, and let's see if we can get that all-important goal in the second half here. I think I'm going to give it up to the hour mark, and then we will make some change. Brian very tired, Drake's very tired, Brady not having the greatest of games. And although we have had the shots, we have not had the highlights, but we've got one here. Kakiao putting it in. Baker straight at the keeper again. Maybe I'm a bit harsh there. Maybe that was a decent save from the keeper. Let's make our changes here, because we have got some very, very tired players on the pitch here. I'm going to change out O'Brien and bring in Callum Simpson. Just with Nottingham Forest being a very good team, I want a fresh legs there at the back. Do I leave Carl Drakes in, or do I play someone out of position at left back? I think I'm going to change up. Alex Baker, and I'm going to bring in Moreno as the deep line playmaker. Let's see how that goes, and then I think I'll take off Kincannon. I think I'm going to bring in Ellis Chapman, and I'm going to move Ellis Chapman to the left wing and Jack Nolan to the number 10 position. And we'll see if Chapman can maybe give us a little bit of a spark there. So I'm not bringing Donaldson in, just with those tired players. I wanted to get those tired legs off the field. So no place to bring Donaldson in to try and get us that decisive goal. But I mean, we are still really the only team that has looked like winning this. And we get another highlight here with the corner headed away. Can Nolan put it back in? Well, he's lost it, but we are going to get it back. And surely this highlight goes on, because absolutely nothing has happened. As a very tired Drakes puts it into Little. And Drakes could well make a mistake here, and he does. He loses possession. And is that my mistake for not taking him off the field, as Nottingham Forest get in on the back of us? And it's a good save from Sonisalo, keeping his dream of breaking the clean sheet records alive. I think a clean sheet today will equal it, as we get a goal kick. And the first chance of the game that we've seen for Nottingham Forest, but it is still 0-0. Let's give one more shout of encouragement, and let's see if there is one more highlight in this game to win it. 5 minutes to go. And it looks like finishing 0-0 here. We have kind of slowed down in recent weeks in terms of goal scoring and wins. And was that enough to win the title? Or do we have to wait another week? And that's kind of a boring game, wasn't it? Kind of disappointing. But I mean, to play against Nottingham Forest, who are a very, very good team, and be the better side there, is pleasing. Even if we weren't really good enough in the attacking third to really create the chances that we needed. But I guess we've got to be pleased with that. All right, so apparently it looks like we're not the title winners yet. There you go. I'll keep morale up, and yeah, I'm sure that the title is to come very, very soon. We've got 4 games left. 2 wins out of 4 will break the League One points record, One more clean sheet will break the clean sheet record. 2 more wins would equal the most wins in the league in a season. There's still all to play for. So you can see we're now 15 points clear of Birmingham. They're reeling us in, Birmingham, but it's not going to be enough. We are 19 points ahead of Coventry in third. And yeah, I think we can be very, very comfortable and very, very pleased with the season we've had. We will just finish off looking at the League One stats so you can kind of see how we've gone. Ryan Donaldson has a 3-goal advantage as the league top scorer right now. I think another 2 or 3 goals for him will wrap that up. And Lee Watkins, who of course 2 seasons ago for us in League 2 was League 2 player of the season when we had him on loan from Birmingham. He is now the highest rated player in League 1. He could win player of the season in League 1 and League 2. So very, very impressive performances and development from Lee Watkins. Who knows how far he can go in the future, but there you go, one of our ex-players doing very, very well. So yeah, there we go. And oh, there you go. Does that mean we've actually won it? There you go, we have won it. I guess the results after our game, or the results the following day, have given us the title. So there you go. That was good that I didn't leave right there, isn't it? We have wrapped it up. There you go, the League One trophy for AFC Rushden and Diamonds. Now, going into the Championship, we are going higher than the original Rushden and Diamonds FC ever achieved. And I mean, we have guaranteed our legend status, haven't we? We really have. Really, really happy with that. And even though it was done on a 0-0 draw and we didn't get to lift the trophy in front of the fans, we are now league champions. So there you go. I will see you very soon for the next episode when we take a look at all the planning that we are going to do to try and continue on an upwards trajectory in the Championship. Thanks very much for watching. See you very soon on the next one.